I decided to change it up a little bit. So on my eyes, let me take these off. On my eyes, I have Sable, and so that's the only difference. And on my lips, I'm wearing Fluid, both by MAC. So Sable by MAC and Fluid by MAC on my lips. And for my hair, I decided to pull my hair from the side and then just kind of barrette it up with a big goodie barrette. And so I think it looks better in person than it does on camera. I think on camera it looks kind of funny, but in person I think it's really cute. So anyway, that's it. See you later. We're gonna go through the lunch bag. Breakfast is oatmeal. I still have at work the rest of my red grapefruit, so I'm gonna eat that also. For lunch I'm going to, I didn't make anything last night, and so I'm gonna eat this, which is a gluten-free kind of like wrap with potatoes, tofu, and chickpeas, and it's really good. It's by Amy's, and so I'll eat that. I've eaten that for breakfast before, and that's what I usually actually eat those for, is breakfast, but I'm gonna eat it for lunch today. I'm gonna eat one of these, which is just a tomato soup, but I can never pronounce this, but the best part is that they come in like packets like this. So I'm just gonna take it just like this and you know, defrost it. So I'll have that. And then this is also for breakfast. This is a turkey sausage patty. And then for lunch, this is a piece of chicken. It's a chicken thigh with my curry chicken thigh with curry as my seasoning. And then for snack, I'm bringing pickles, and these are, I don't know, I think they're kosher pickles, kosher dill pickles, and then a Kind bar. And so that is what I'm taking for lunch today. Okay, I had an epiphany last night. I don't know if, I haven't uploaded the video for day 22, but I could, while I was editing my day, I guess it was 21 video, I could not stay awake, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why. It was like all of a sudden I was just overcome with why am I putting this on there? This is what I'm eating for dinner, which is spaghetti. This is spaghetti and sauce, homemade sauce. I think I talked about it in one of my videos, and if I didn't, I did. I talked about it already. So this is basically spaghetti and sauce, tomato sauce. But anyway, hold on. I was last night I had this like serious kind of like, I don't even know what to describe it, but I just could not, for the life of me, I couldn't stay awake. It was literally like, I don't even know what that video looks like, to be honest with you. I hope it's edited halfway decent. I know it was long. I could not stay awake to edit that video. I just kept falling asleep. It was just so crazy. And I was like, so, you know, last night I just went to bed. And that's why the day 22 video is going to be crazy. But when I got up this morning, my head was hurting. And I was like, what is wrong? Something is wrong. Something is obviously wrong. And I couldn't figure out what it was. I was just like, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I was like, what is wrong with me? You know, I just cannot keep it together. And I was getting concerned. And then I sat down and thought about what I ate. Because for me, I don't know about other people, but I'm deeply affected by the things that I eat. And basically what happened was, I think I had way too much insulin in my body. I don't want to say I went into you know, a diabetic coma, because I don't have diabetes, but I swear it's like blood sugar is very weird for me. And I just, I don't, I realized that one, I ate pasta, and I ate the same thing that I'm eating today, which, to be honest with you, usually isn't bad, because I also eat a piece of chicken with it. Even though yesterday I didn't eat a piece of chicken. I didn't eat any protein with it. So basically it was just straight up a big bowl. It was considerably less pasta than I ate today. Pasta, which I think I cooked slightly too long, and if you cook pasta too long, it just releases more starch. Then that's why you should cook your pasta al dente or whatever. And then after that, I ate some rice pudding. And then after that, really? Hold on. And then after that, I don't know why, but I started eating these things that I absolutely love. And they're called Real Deal Real Veggie Chips, and they're sriracha flavor. And they're really good. I'm not gonna lie, they're very good. Why is my camera? Okay, I don't know what it's doing. But anyway, I ate some of these. And then, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was just having a binge. And it was like the craziest thing ever. I was like, what in the world's going on here? And then I ate 4 of these, which are little mini Heath bars. And I think my body just had like, oh my God, and I probably ate all of this in the course of maybe about a half an hour to an hour. It was way too much. My body was like, I don't know what you're doing. Really? Really? It said, okay, I'm serious, because I was fine for about 30 minutes. And then I just got completely and totally overcome by fatigue. I just couldn't even sit up straight. This has happened to me several times, and I put 2 and 2 together that it's too much sugar in my body. My body basically has to shut down to deal with all the sugar that I've just put in my body. Because why starch is very dangerous, because starch just turns into sugar. And once your blood sugar has spiked, then it's going to drop. And if I don't regulate my blood sugar, I will be very tired. And that's why actually the food that I eat during the day works really well for me. I don't eat a lot of starches. I don't eat a lot of stuff. I mean, you see what I have in my my lunch. But my dinner, if I don't act right, you know, and that's why I have to work on increasing my calories during the day. Because what happens is when I get home, I'm starving. Especially if I'm eating properly, because I'm not eating enough calories. Essentially, I'm not eating enough calories during the day. And so when I get home, I'm starving. And so I was like, we're not doing this ever again. Ever again will that ever happen to me. And then I had another epiphany when I got home, and I was just thinking, oh no, I was, well, yeah, I guess I was, when I lost weight the first time, and I lost like an extensive amount of weight, like, and remember, I remember saying this in one of my videos, that I lost it in a way that I didn't even know what I did. And it dawned on me exactly what I did. And it was about me and what changed. Because that was the hard part, is that because I couldn't remember what I did, I couldn't remember what to do to get back there. And it dawned on me today, is that the first thing I did was, and this was probably the most drastic, was I eliminated high fructose corn syrup from my diet. And I eliminated sugar from my diet. And the only sweetener that I used was agave. Now, yes, I still do that in terms of me adding sugar. but I'm still eating things with way too much sugar. Just like in my video, I think it was Saturday's video, I asked for a coffee with 4 sugars and 4 creams. Now, actually, that's not a lot of sugar, but the problem is I don't need to be eating that. I don't need to be eating that. Now, I didn't eat crappy. I didn't eat like anything bready or anything like that. So it was good because that didn't turn into a whole bunch of sugar in my body, and that's why I probably didn't have any kind of crash. And I'm pretty good at keeping myself good from the crashes during the day. But I've realized that I need to be monitoring more closely what I eat when I get home. And that means not having stupid stuff like this in my house. And doing something that was very hard for me for a long time and that I need to go back to, which is giving up or figuring out how to live with less crunchy potato chippy type things. Now, this is a really good alternative, and the first ingredient is green peas. So this is mostly green peas, and the non-sriracha flavor is green. But the second ingredient in this is cornmeal. And there's also sugar and salt and all this other stuff in here. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not going to lie, because I'm somebody who cannot stand to throw things away. This will be a process. I am dedicating myself to not buying crap anymore. To really pay attention to what I'm eating, not just in the morning, not just in the afternoon, but at night too. And making sure that my I just want something to eat stuff is not in my house. And so I will finish this, but I won't buy it again, even though I love it. Actually, I have another bag. What am I going to do with that? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might have to, what I may do with this is break it up into servings, and I'll eat 1 serving of something of this, and then that's it. I can't have any more for the rest of the day, but really the plan is, and I didn't really mean for my video or most of my videos to be about food. I talk a lot about food in my videos, and I didn't really want that, but this is just my reality, and I guess that's the point of doing the daily vlogs, is that this is your reality. And for right now, this was my reality. And if I could have videotaped me just trying to edit that video, you would have probably sent me to the hospital. But because this has happened to me so many times, I understood what it was. I went to bed. And but I woke up this morning with a headache, and I knew that's what it was. I knew my body had crashed something terrible, and I knew exactly what it was that I did, and I'm dedicating myself to never doing that again, because I hated that feeling, and I haven't felt that kind of crash in so long that I don't want to go back there anymore. So I'm going to work on getting back to where I used to be. Another thing that's been coming up lately is my allergies are bad, which I think has a lot to do with my allergies are bad because, we're having this weird temperature up and down. Like tomorrow it's going to be 80 degrees. Like, it's July. It's October. It's almost November. I need it to not be 80 degrees outside. And then, but the low is like 45. So we're going to these very extreme temperature changes during the day that are just ridiculous. And then the temperature is going to drop again. And I'm saying all that to say, not so much that my allergies are acting up, but other things are acting up too. Like, I'm becoming more mucusy. And I know what that is. That is too much dairy in my diet. And, you know, I've talked about that before, that I'm lactose intolerant. And when you're lactose intolerant, that's what milk does for most people anyways. It just makes you more mucusy. But when you're lactose, in addition to making you gassy, it makes you really mucusy. And I've been noticing a lot of mucusy feelings since Saturday when I ate, which wound up being, I ate the second parfait later that day. But I ate those 2 yogurt parfaits, and yogurt usually is well tolerated, but I'm not too, I don't know what kind of yogurt McDonald's brings or buys. But I've realized, regardless of what it is, I need to go back to taking yogurt out of my diet. Or I think it's more lowering my dairy intake entirely. One, obviously I'm giving up the McDonald's, what do you call it? The McDonald's parfaits. I'm serious, my brain is just not right. It's just like, it's taking me a lot, and I know why. I know why that's happening. It's because my body's tired. My body's like, I don't know what you've been doing. It literally has to get right. And I know this is really crazy, and some people might be like, okay, she's weird. But for me, this is just crazy. But this is real life for me. And this is something that I'm going to work harder on doing, and this is part of my happy, healthy, balance situation, idea that I was thinking about, because I really need to find that balance. And that's probably the biggest journey I'm gonna have for the next few months, is trying to get back. It'll probably take longer than a few months, but I'm definitely dedicated to that as of right this second. Even with this meal, I actually took, because I have to eat it. The problem is, I'm one of those people, I don't like wasting things. Unless it's like, if the pasta's spoiled, I'd be fine with throwing it away. But I don't like throwing away good stuff. But the reality is, I need to eat less of it. So instead of having a big bowl of pasta, I had some pasta. I put a little bit of olive oil to put a little fat on it, because fat actually helps counteract the carbohydrates in the pasta, the starchiness of the pasta. And then on top of that, I put my sauce on it. And my sauce is literally just tomatoes and seasoning and onions and peppers and things like that. That's it. I don't put anything crazy in it. It's basically just veggies, garlic, and spices. That's it. And tomatoes. And, which I think actually hurt me yesterday, because there wasn't anything to fight all this starch that I have been eating. So in addition to this, I'm going to eat a piece of chicken, because I haven't had any protein. I did put some cheese on this, but I need to, I need actual real protein. So I'm going to eat one of the chicken thighs that I had, that I made Sunday. And I'll eat one of those, and that'll be it. So I'm sorry this video is not as interesting, but I don't know. Today, this is how I'm feeling. I definitely feel better than I did yesterday. I'm not exhausted. I know that I also need to intake more water, because I'm another person. That's another issue for me, is that I don't drink enough. And that would have also helped me a lot yesterday also. So, again, I'm sorry this video is not going to be as interesting as some of the others. And, bear with me. Hopefully tomorrow will be better.